Hi, this is Anugna. I'm here to represent our database project, Tax Payment Tracking System. My teammates are Sweta and Saraswati. So, this is the first UI you're gonna see whenever you open our website. And here, let's discuss about the UI features. The UI features of the system include a payment form. Here is the payment form for creating or updating tax payments. In this payments form, you can update or create the tax payments. A table is displayed over here which displays a list of tax payments and a tax calculation feature for calculating tax due based on total amount and tax rate. These features provide a user-friendly interface for managing tax payments. So let's discuss briefly about the summary table, which is also called data table. The data table stores information about tax payments made by various companies. See, we can see the data which is stored by various companies, the amount, payment date, and everything. It includes fields such as ID, company, amount, payment date, status, due date, and actions. So let's discuss about the ID, which is a primary key. These fields serve as a unique identifier for each tax payment record. It ensures that each record in the table is uniquely identified. So company, these fields stores the name of the company making the tax payment. It helps in identifying which company the payment belongs to. Here you can see the name of the company, company A, Derm, Tech, and many 12 over here. And the amount, these fields shows the amount of tax payment made by the company. It helps in calculating the total amount of taxes paid by each company. So payment date, these fields stores the date on which the payment was made. It helps in tracking when the payment was made. Status, this field stores the status of tax payment, which is paid or unpaid. It helps in tracking the payment status of each tax payment. And here you can see the due date. This field stores the due date for the tax payment. It helps in identifying when the tax payment is due. And here actions, we can use these actions for edit or delete. So let's discuss about design considerations. Unique field, the ID field is a unique field in the tax payment table, ensuring that each record is uniquely identifiable. Primary key, of course, ID field serves as a primary key for the tax payment table. It uniquely identifies each record and ensures that there are no duplicate records in the table. Indexes, an index is created on the due date field to improve the performance of queries that filter tax payments by due date. Indexes helps in speeding up the retrieval of data from the table, especially when querying on frequently used columns. So let's come to the filter for tax breakdown. Here you can see the table and let's filter it out by the due date. Here we have given four unique due dates: April 15th, June 15th, September 15th, and January 15th 25. So let's filter it out according to the due date. First, as you can see, the April 15th, we don't have any due date which is on April 15th. So as predictable, it should show nothing. So let's see. See, here it's showing nothing as we don't have any payment due date which is due date on April 15th. And here you can see on June 15th we can see three of the payments, and on September we can see two, and on January we can see one. So here like this we can filter it out according to the due date. And here now the other features, edit and delete, will be discussed by Sweta.
The system supports CRUD operations, that is nothing but create, read, update, and delete operations on the tax payment records. Now, let me create a table. I'm giving the company name as A and amount is 2000 and the payment date is 4/3 and 2024 and giving it as paid, and the tax rate will be like 3% and clicking on the save button. I'm giving it as tax rate as 0.03% and clicking on the save button, and it is saved here. Here it is saved, and we can also update it. We can see the table here now which I have saved, and we can update here clicking on the edit button. Now when I click on the edit button, I can edit here amount. I can change amount like 2000 to 4000 and I can save. Here it is updated, and I can also delete this table by clicking on the delete button. Here a pop-up was came, are you sure want to delete this payment? We can click cancel or OK button as per our requirements. I'm clicking on OK. Now it is deleted. Controller. The controller in the Flask operation handles the logic for processing user requests related to the tax payments. It interacts with the database to perform CRUD operations and returns the appropriate responses to the user. And why this design? Why we have chosen this design? Because the design of the tax payment table follows best practices for database design, including the use of primary keys for unique identification, appropriate data types for each field, and indices for the improving query performances. The table is designed effectively store manage tax payments information, making it easy to track and analyze tax payments by different criteria such as company, payment date, and status.